Moose on the loose causes a commotion in Boise.
Police say she trotted around for about 2 hours before Fish and Game officials tranquilized her. Denny Hawkins joins us live from Elm Grove Park. And Denny, we've seen this moose before.
We have. Well, this moose's journey today, Natalie, took her from Hill Road south all the way to State Street and then back here to Elm Grove Park. And where I'm standing right now, I'm in between a couple of pine trees, and this is where authorities actually tranquilized the moose. There are several homes in this area, and neighbors were crowding in on all sides of the street just to get a glimpse of her. But she, as you said, is no stranger to Boise. A walk through Elm Grove Park is routine for Ralph Butler, but coming face to face with a moose? Well, that was a first.
And all of a sudden the moose started trotting over toward us.
Butler says he was about 50 yards away from the animal.
It was awesome. It was like, holy shnikes. You know, Boise's just a amazing place because we're surrounded by wilderness.
Dozens of people swarmed the streets to get a glimpse of the moose as she settled down in the park.
Probably like 3 police cars parked right here, and maybe like 20 people just kind of packed in right there. It was really quiet, like no one was talking. A bunch of people taking pictures.
Fish and Game officials were called to tranquilize the moose once she calmed down, but a spokesman says that meant waiting for the perfect shot.
As soon as she took the shot, the moose was again excited, jumped up, and started to move down the street here, but the drugs soon took effect, and she fell over in somebody's yard, and we were able to put her in the truck, and couldn't have worked any better.
This moose's big day out came to a safe but familiar end. Fish and Game says this wasn't her first trip to the city.
This is actually a repeat offender. I'm pretty sure this is the moose we moved from Warm Springs Golf Course behind Albertsons last year because it had the green ear tag. I wasn't happy to see that ear tag today. So they're going to take her further away.
And it was just down this street here, 23rd Street, where officials actually loaded the moose up into the trailer. They're taking her up to the Loman area, a little farther away from town, as he mentioned. They gave her a reversal drug to actually help wake her up from the tranquilizer, and we're told at this point that she is doing just fine.